It's late March, about to prepare the potato beds for some show potatoes later in the year. I wouldn't normally just put these in the ground, they've got to go into raised beds. You put them in the ground, basically, before you know it, some slug will wiggle its way down the plant and get at your potatoes, and you'll have holes all over. And your potatoes will also be misshapen and all sorts of things go wrong. So I've found over the years the best thing to do is to grow them in raised beds. A lot of work, but it's worth it because the potatoes when they come out are all uniform in shape and size. Been standing there now 18 months, and as you can see, it's lovely stuff, you know, like cream cheese when you start digging it, you know, brilliant stuff. Now, I'll be quiet while I actually dig it in there. There'll be no messing with that. Brilliant. It's just a mixture of general topsoil and potash from the fires, and of course there was manure put in there last year as well, and it's a fine tilth already. It's not bad as a potato from last year, but what we'll do is just level it off. Probably should use a rake for this, not a fork, but I'm too bone idle, so we'll use that. There's the fun bit, do this wrong and it's all over you. That's it there. Ready, and we're in. Right, so in essence what I'm doing here is just creating a nice bed of manure for the potatoes to sit on. So there's going to be plenty of feed for the potatoes when they start growing. Right, the art of actual good grown potato growing is obviously selecting the right potatoes. You can't just pick any old sort of potatoes. To get a good show potato you need one that's just sits in the palm of your hand, nice uniform shape. That's not bad, it's not perfect by any means, but it's not bad, and that's just a seed potato anyway. A potato like that is an alright potato, but look, it's too big. It's too big in your hand, okay? It needs to sit in the palm of your hand, okay? So I would reject that as a show potato if that was a potato coming out of the ground, okay? So you really need them to come out that size and very uniform in shape. And Valo I've always found to be a really good potato for its uniformity, and it has very few eyes, and that's what you're looking for. A nice clean crisp potato, nice waxy surface there, with very few eyes. Okay, so anyway, as far as we've got here, the bed, we're spreading manure. I haven't done the whole bed, this is just for the sake of demonstration to show you. We've got soil underneath there with a potash base. We've got manure, plenty of nutrients in there, and I will place the potatoes in maybe about 18 inches apart. I'm not looking for masses of potatoes, it's about a quality potato. So if it only produces 3 or 4 potatoes, fine. But I've always found that when you put them in raised beds, they seem to love it. Must be the temperature or something, and they really go for it, and you can get really good quality potatoes. But really, potatoes, I mean, you get your favourites, but every year there's new potatoes come onto the market. I'm not saying this is a new one, it's a new one to me. I've never tried it before, but I'm going to have a bash this year. It's called Apache, right? And I suspect it's sort of a red and a white potato, a nice pattern to it. So we'll try that and see what happens. And you can see that one is chitted and well away. And go in. The problem I face here is when I start putting the topsoil on top or the compost on top, I may break those, but who knows? We'll just give it a try and see what happens. But even if you do break them, it's early days yet, so there shouldn't be any issues regarding sort of them growing through. But as I say, it's only March, you know, plenty of time. There we go. Right, this is the fun bit. What I like to do is I like to put in on top of this old compost or any materials I've used. The idea is so you've got a nice growing medium for the potato to expand evenly in. No obstructions. It's all been sieved at one point, this, so it's brilliant. So this is the fun bit, getting that out of there and into there. These are my old carrot tubes from last year, and it's probably full of carrot root fly because they got eaten last year. So anybody tells you about carrots saying that they won't fly above 10 inches, load of rubbish. Look at the length of that, and yet they still got in there. So anyway, this is the fun bit. Quick tap, and out it comes, like that. So you can see that that's very, very fine material. One gone, and see how good that is, right? Now of course, that then is just spread evenly over the top. No point in earthing up at this point. Let the potatoes come through, and then we'll consider earthing up. Tend to not worry too much about that, you know. Anyway, let's get the next one in. Out it comes. There we go. Okay, just basically spread that around. As you can see, it's just compost. It's brilliant.